Hello friends, it's Natasha. This is a low impact Pilates inspired workout. It's 25 minutes long. We have time drills after a short warm up. Go ahead and circle out the wrists a little bit, give them a little shake, some circles, some blinks, waking up through the forearms and wrists. Inhale the arms up, big stretch. Exhale, halfway fold, hinging down to a full fold, and then maybe taking a bind with those hands. Bend and straighten the knees. Drop in. Any movements here in forward fold. Swinging the arms, rocking, swaying, shaking the head, yes and no. Some subtle cat-cows. Again, maybe some more wrist stretches. Drop into yogi squat, malasana. Pry the knees apart with the elbows and try to stick that chest forward. We'll take some thoracic twists, one hand behind head, rotating side to side, elbow to sky. And if you'd like to rock into the toes and kind of wiggle into those hips a bit too. The timer is about to start. If you need more warm-up time, go ahead and hit pause. Otherwise, we're going to start with a lunge, forward hinge, lunge, warrior three, or balancing stick. Here we go. Big step back, lunge, then forward hinge. Drop the chest forward, hips back. Lunge, and then dive into a balancing stick. Warrior three if you take yoga. We have a lunge and a hinge, and a lunge and a fly. So think about it as lunging, maybe like a pyramid, and then lunge into a warrior three. Go ahead and make these your own, listening to your knees, hips, and ankles, and of course your hamstring flexibility on that forward fold into pyramid. We're alternating legs here, just getting warmed up still. We'll repeat each section of four drills twice through.
1.
Here is 15 seconds break. Come on down to your knees. Extend your right leg out to the side, lateral. We're taking a thread the needle twist and then backing up to a skandasana, rolling over the feet. Here we go. Abduct the right leg, thoracic twist the left arm under. Now try to press back into the heel, and I'm going to have you use your hands on that one. I tried to do it without hands, and it's quite hard. So one abduct, one thoracic twist, thread the needle, crawl back using your hands, sit back into skandasana, and crawl forward. So you're rolling over the ball of the foot. One abduction, leg lift, thread the needle, and then rock back into skandasana, rock forward. Use the hands to crawl yourself back and forth. We're staying on this side the whole time. Next time through, we'll switch sides.
3, 2, 1.
Great. Come on back to your feet. We have a curtsy side to side, but we're adding a hop and then a hamstring curl, little shrimp squat. See how your hips, knees, and ankles feel? And let's go. Curtsy, jump, hamstring curl, and then bend down and up. Curtsy, little pop up, hamstring curl back, heel to butt, and then dip. Maybe that knee touches down. It's quite hard, so you don't have to go that low. It could just be a little single leg curtsy. Curtsy across, bend and jump, hamstring curl, and tap. So tiny bit out of low impact if you're going to do that jump, but it doesn't have to be anything too big. It could just be a little hop. You can even keep the balls of the feet down, unless you want more cardio out of it. Big arms overhead, bigger jumping.
3, 2, 1.
And pause. Come on down your 15 seconds. We're going to come down to your right forearm. We have inner thigh leg lift on the forearm. Then you're going to press to your hand and do another inner thigh leg lift.
3, 2,
Looks like this.
1.
I'm a little off the timer. Go by the clock. Here we go. Forearm, inner thigh tap, pop up to hand, inner thigh toe tap. Go back and forth with that strong shoulder, strong core, and inner thigh adduction. Of course, you could keep the hips down for both if you need a modification. Still going down forearm to hand, just not elevating the hips while you add that leg lift. Few more seconds, go by the clock, inner
3,
thigh,
2,
and
1.
break. All right, we're going back in. It's only 15 seconds. We're gonna go right back in for the second set. We're gonna step back for that lunge, hinge forward,
3,
lunge,
2,
warrior 3. Get
1.
ready and go. Big lunge, hinge forward. You can put the foot down 45 degrees or you can stay up on the toes. It's really up to you on the hinge. Let it feel good, find a nice pace. I'm going to talk a little bit less on the second round, so go ahead and just take it. Hopefully you're playing some fun music in the background.
Three, two, one.
Awesome. Come on down to tabletop. Extend your left leg lateral this time. We have that side leg raise, abduction, thread the needle, right arm's going to twist under to left toes. Then you're going to crawl yourself back to that low
3,
lunge, Skandasana,
2,
and
1.
crawl back. Here we go. Side leg lift, thoracic twist, tuck your toe under, rock back, rock forward. Use your hands as much as you need to. Listen to your body here. Right arm threads under to left toes, crawl back, low lunge, side lunge, maybe start to lift and lower. Make sure that toe is tucked under so you can rock yourself back towards your heel.
Three, two, one.
And break, come onto your feet. It's the curtsy, little hop, hamstring curl, little one-legged curtsy squat. Start on one side of the mat. Apologies about being a little off the timer. For some reason, this timer is not matching the one I'm using for classes, but it's all good. You get to see the move a little early and then take it on with the clock. You got this. Push a little harder this round. We're out of warm-up phase. You can make these as big, quick, hard as you'd like.
Three, two, one.
And time. Come on down. This time your left elbow is under your shoulder, side laying, inner thigh leg lift, pop up to your hand, inner thigh leg lift. Again, watch the clock. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, or you could start early, no big deal. Go. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. All right. Come onto your feet, moving on to the next 4 drills. We're starting in a goddess or plie. Knees and toes to the sides. Here we go. Plie jacks for 4. Kind of popping up high heel, low heel, not necessarily jumping. Then we have plie side bend or side stretch for 4. Alternating that pattern of 4 plie jacks. And then 4 plie side stretch. Bend and straighten, hinge over to the side using your obliques.
3, 2, 1.
Beautiful job. Come on down to your back. We're doing 3 L leg switches into a helicopter that just swirls your legs around. Make sure you have space around you.
3,
Ground down into
2,
your low back. You can
1.
support your hands behind your head. 3 L switches, and then this little circle sweep with the legs. You'll alternate left, sweep, then your right leg's in front. Right, sweep, then your left leg's in front. Exhale each one. Fight for it. You're up there a long time. If you need to put the head down to modify, that's fine.
Three, 2, 1.
Great job. Make your way onto your feet and stand at the back of your mat with space in front of you. Plank walk, one leg little push up, or it could be a knees, chest, chin. And then we're going for a really tight tuck, like you're going to step forward, but you don't. Here you go. Walk it out. One-legged push up, pull through, hover that foot if you can, pushing down through the shoulders and really hugging the knee into the chest. So single leg push up and then this step through tuck that doesn't actually step through. Plank walking forward and back, that ragdoll takes you down. One leg push up, hover and back. Keep that sequence, alternating the leg up on the push up and then tucking, pulling through, stepping back.
Three.
Keep
2,
it going.
1.
And break. Come onto your feet. We're going with a kneel, right, left, then tuck your toes and roll back to a squat, stand up and walk yourself forward. Looks like this, squat to kneel,
2,
roll
1.
back and lift. Here we go. Squat, knee, tuck toes, roll back and stand, walk forward. Squat, kneel, tuck your toes, rock back and stand. So that little step forward just to get you back in your starting spot. Find a nice pace, sit back, knee, tuck toes, roll back, and walk forward. Don't have to go this quick. You can make it a little slower. When you come down onto those knees, be really careful. You're not slamming down. You're using your core. Great for a nice toe stretch.
3,
Keep it going.
2, 1.
And break. Perfect. So those were the 4 drills. We're going right back in for round 2, plie jacks, plie side stretch. Go. 4 plie jacks, knees and toes wide. And then deep plie side stretch as you straighten the legs, reach to the side.
Three, 2, 1.
You got it. 15 seconds. Come on down to your back. 3 L switches, helicopter legs. Swing around. Ground into the low back. Bring your hands behind your head for support.
3,
Tuck your shoulders off the mat
1.
and go. 3, 2, 1. Circle sweep. Then that leg that's forward leads the 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Sweep it around. Hold there. 3, 2, 1. Use the breath. Fight this one out.
3, 2,
3, 2, 1, and break. Come onto your feet. Squat, kneel, kneel, tuck your toes, roll back, stand up, walk forward.
3, 2,
And
1.
on the clock, go. Squat down, knee, knee, tuck your toes, rock back, squat up, and walk forward. Of course, if you want to make any little changes that feel better in your body, you're absolutely welcome to. Maybe it's just squats if you're not really feeling the drop to the knees and the rolling on the toes. A lot of mobility here. Make the drills your own. Find a nice pace. You got this. Breathe. Last few seconds here.
1.
And break. All right, going into our 4 new drills, final round, come into seated. We're taking these little 90-90 switches. You're going to start with the knees up in a little sitting squat, then rotate the knees, walk forward, and lift up to a standing position. All right, so send those knees to the right. Left foot swings back and forth, and step and rock to standing. And again, make it your own. If you can't come up to standing, that's okay. Swivel the knees to the left, right leg glute squeeze, lift, and then extend the leg, step on it, rock your shoulders forward to get the momentum to get your butt off the ground. Going back and forth, leg lift, stretch it back and then forth, and then lift and lower. Wide feet, rotate knees, back leg swings around, step, and stand if you can. Few more seconds, keep it going. Go by the clock and time. Come onto your back. Low glute bridge. Lift your hips. Put your feet down. Crunches while you're lifted in bridge. So here we go. We're going to tuck and crunch alternating knee lifts while your hips are up 4 times. Then press into a tabletop, tuck and extend 4 times. Fingers any direction that feel right. Keep the hips lifted, tuck and extend. Come back to the low bridge. 4 crunching, alternating bridge tucks, crunches, mouthful. Press onto your hands and then lift, tuck and extend in your reverse table. Make it your own. Doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing. Just focus on the core and the glutes and hamstrings. Tuck. You can bring those elbows towards knee while you're in bridge. All right. Break. Come on up to your feet. Walk to the back of your mat with mat in front of you so we can do a twisting lunge, opposite toe tap, twisting lunge. Come back. We'll keep going back and forth, alternating legs. Here you go. Twisting lunge, then opposite toe tap, twisting lunge, step together. Twist, toe tap, twist, step back. Get that sequence. The leg that steps forward is the same direction you're going to twist, and then your opposite fingers to toes. Getting down the sequence and using your core for balance, strong legs. Keep thinking of that trunk rotation while you're stepping forward, lunge, kick, lunge, step together. You got this. 3, 2,
1.
And break. Come on down to your back. We have a little reverse curl crunch into a pistol squat, and you have many options. You don't have to come all the way up in the pistol. You can just try to get your butt off the ground. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, come onto your back. We're going to reverse curl, toe tap, and then rock onto the left foot. See if you can just get your shoulders forward enough to get your hips up. Then bend the right knee, step on the right foot, pistol. Switch, toe tap in reverse. Maybe you try to come all the way up to standing. The momentum might surprise you and might help you get up on that pistol squat. Just see how it works in your body. It doesn't have to come all the way up. Think of a little abdominal reverse curl crunch, and then maybe just a little hip lift. Any variation that works for you. Let's go. 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome. 15 seconds, and then we just have the last round of drills to go, which is repeating those last 4 again. Come into seated, feet on the floor, rotating your hips side,
3,
swinging
2,
back leg back
1.
and forth, and then coming up to standing on the clock. Let's go. Wide, rotate knees, sweep back, sweep forward, and step. Maybe coming to standing, maybe not. I know it's a lot of hip and ankle mobility on some of these, so just do the best you can.
Three, 2, 1.
Perfect. Come on down to your back. We have those crunching bridge thrusts. So
3,
tuck one leg at a
2,
time up in bridge.
1.
Crunch it forward. Here you go. 4 crunches, elbow to knee while you're in bridge. Then you'll press yourself into a reverse table, tuck and extend while you're doing these little tricep bend and straighten the elbow as well. Tricep dips. Come down, lift your hips, bridge crunches, alternating knee tucks. And your bridge, tuck and extend, bend and straighten the elbows.
Three, 2, 1.
Perfect. Come on back to your feet, standing on the side so you can move forward into the twisting lunge, twisting toe tap, back twisting lunge, step together. Give yourself
3,
space. Stack your palms
2,
by your chest.
1.
Step forward and twist. Tap and twist. Step back and twist. Step together. You got this. Your core engagement is key here so you don't get knocked off balance.
Three,
2, 1. 15 seconds. Come onto your back. Reverse curl toe tap behind the head into any variation of pistol squat where it stays low or you lift all the way to standing. Set
3,
up, bend the left
2,
knee, straight right
1.
leg, then go. Showing you the low version on the first couple, just trying to lift your hips maybe. The effort is the work, so even if your butt never lifts the ground and you try, you're going to get stronger each time.
Three,
Great work.
2,
Finish up
1.
and then meet me in a downward facing dog. You can roll, jump back right into it. Paddle out your down dog. Take a wide stance and move through some spinal waves. Rolling into up dog. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine back through down dog. You can do that a few times, articulating down the spine. Coming forward like a tidal wave using your core, swishing those hips through. When you're ready, you can take it into a puppy pose, lifting your hips over your knees, dropping through your chest, stretching the shoulders, that thoracic spine, and coming out of it. We're going to step the right foot forward in a low lunge, bring your hands behind your head, and lift your heart to the sky. Shift back into a half split, flex your front toes, heart and gaze forward. Twisting half split, right arm lifts. Stack your shoulders. And then you can try to pull that right foot behind you for a partridge stretch. Stay in that stretch. Just showing you again, you can grab the outside top of the foot and then pry that heart open. Feel the hip flexor and quad, a little back strength here. Find your edge and come on back. Kneeling to low lunge, step forward. Hands behind the head, heart to sky. Shift your weight a little bit forward. And then we'll take your half split. Flex the front toes, hips back. Feel free to adjust your stance if you want to send your foot a little further away. Big breath here. Lengthen out through the hamstring. And when you're ready, lift your left arm up, stacking your twisted half split. Then grabbing the inside top of the foot, pulling that foot back to your partridge stretch. Puff out through the heart, stretch those toes behind you. Feel the hip flexor and quad, that front body open, back body strong. Come on down for some cat-cow and any movements that feel good for you. Maybe a gentle back bend, camel. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know you were here. Drop a comment and a like, and I'll see you next time.